minutes plus a lap, so Formula V could have you please to the assembly area. Brian Hardy on pole position, Keith Hogg alongside him, and I say it looks as though it's an on-start for 111. David Parks, his car not there, so that means that Robbie Allen in the yellow car is effectively third on the grid, then Kevin Sheane, and I think we may have another non-starter there, Richard Carney, and then we have 35, Paul McLaughlin. Alongside Paul will be Colin Clinton. Then we have John Lennon. Alongside John, it's 18, Brendan Carr, and then 32, Chris McCabe, and number 7, Fergal Begley. So waiting for the guys. Phil has the finger on the button. The lights have not yet come on. We're waiting to just get the signal that everyone's happy down at the back. Then Bob will give them the signal, the 5-second board, and it starts within 5 seconds. So Phil starts the countdown now as we get ready for the off. Who's going to make the best start? Away they go. Brian Hardy makes an absolute flyer. All his years of experience come into play there. He just got the right amount of movement in it, but watch Kevin Sheane. Kevin Sheane's trying to get down the inside of Robbie Allen already as they get 3 deaders for that third position. Robbie, I think they'll hold them out for Sheane. Brian Hardy trying to get a champion. They move right around the outside of Colonial 1. Went Kevin Sheane. He got a universal joint that went in practice on him, but he's up to third position already. So he knows he has to get a good result to get his championship chances back on him. And he's certainly making a good fist of it in this opening lap. He looks far the fastest of the front runners as they get down the back straight, trying to close in. Still Hardy front hog as they get down to the hairpin here for the first time. The red car in those Vodafone colours coming through, then the purple car of Keith Hogg in second. Kevin Sheane in the Lotus coloured car up into third, and then it's Robbie Allen in fourth position, going across the line behind Robbie Allen. It's number 17. Colin Clinton is one. Now there's a yellow car in there. I think that a transponder time didn't come up, so we just want to check that. 32, Christian Cape coming through. Yes, there is another yellow car behind Robbie Allen, and that happened with spinning. So it's Hardy across the line, then it is Robbie Allen, then Keith Hogg there in the purple car. There's a yellow car in between. Kevin Sheane gets going again, minus the nose, so that doesn't make that much difference to it. Goes through. So down we go the back straight again. Heading towards the hairpin. Kevin Sheane trying to make up time there, so he's lost the front nose cone, but the front machines, whilst they have the wings and aerofoils, they're aerodynamically neutral, but it's Brian Hardy goes across the line, followed by 111. That is David Parks. He is slotted in there, but he started at the back of the grid, so he is changed. Then Robbie Allen, then Keith Hogg. Gordon Simpson, the next up, Phil McLaughlin, Brendan Carr. 32 goes through. So it looks as though that's the spare car then that 111, the spare Sheane that David Parks has taken out. That's why I got a little bit confused with the body colour. So it's got his own nose colours on it. Attention pit lane. Would the white car please be reversed off the pit lane, please, to stop blocking the pit lane. Thank you. Brian Hardy then coming down, the Rockman coming through to complete 4 laps. Trying to go 10 minutes and 46. In second position, David Parks. He's followed by Robbie Allen, then the purple car of Keith Hogg, and then coming up now we have John Lennon, followed by Paul McLaughlin, Kevin Sheane, the second, Clinton, and Brendan Carr. Coming down in the blue car now. So all the runners are out there. They Brian Hardy though out in front. That record here for the film machine 60.386, but I don't expect they will get more than that. There's no reason why Brian Hardy has to go at that pace. He's got a good gap there to the three guys behind, and Brian will be just having a little look in the mirrors to check where they are as they come down through. Keith Hogg is going for a move down the inside of Robbie Allen as they go into the hairpin. Does he get? He is through. If he turns it okay, yeah, it is turning. Certainly coming out, but Robbie Allen dives underneath him as Keith runs out wide. So across the line it is Brian Hardy, then it is David Parks. David just looking to see where the move has come from Robbie Allen as he comes down through Debtors. Keith Hogg in fourth position. John Lennon comes up in fifth. He's about to be passed shortly by Kevin Sheane, and then we have behind that Paul McLaughlin. He's followed by Colin Clinton and Brendan Carr. 30 seconds Hardy is already pushing out the flag of the moment over the Parks. But if you're going to do that, that's the right way to do it. Getting the wheel out over the curve, get the two for sideways, but the dust goes up and everybody behind you starts to ease also. He didn't lose anything by it, but he certainly had to hang on there. Robbie Allen is trying to close in on him now as they get down towards the hairpin. Keith Hogg just running off the back of the pair from a little bit. We have a wave yellow up there at the hairpin, so is there car? Yeah, there is a wave flag there, so Brian Hardy comes out of it. There must be a car that I can't quite see. Across the line again goes Brian Hardy, and then we have David Parks. Robbie Allen goes down the inside as they go towards Debtors. Is he close enough to make the move? Has to back out of it. Keith Hogg closes right up on him as part of that. Kevin Sheane is up into fifth position. Then it's John Lennon and Paul McLaughlin. Still be the flag. Now there must be a car I think is actually done up there at the hairpin. Because they changed the flag is out, so the board's up that it's being marked, so they one car that earlier on, so I suspect that's what's happening there. We'll just see the drivers say that's the normal process. They keep the yellow out for a couple of laps, but once they actually know, they put out the caution board. It's effectively telling the drivers, you know there's a car there, it's staying there for the duration of the race, so drive accordingly. Hardy comes up again. The lap was almost 3.5 seconds last time. I'll lead a 3.483. These guys come down. This time it is Parks from Keith Hogg from Robbie Allen as they go across the line. Kevin Sheane in fourth position. Fastest lap of the race, so 61.4. 165 Brian Hardy on lap. Who do you think it was? Is that? No, it's lap 7. He put in his fastest lap there that time through. Hardy well in front. The lead car there with 5 seconds. To go. Kevin Sheane again kind of slows down on the gap, but I think Kevin has probably got up as far as he's going to get unless there's an incident up ahead of him or some of the guys come problems. He's too far behind to make anything further up in this race. He's probably recovered as far as he can up to 5th position, but that'll give him a few more extra points. And to say there is a tight battle going on here between David Parks, Keith Hogg and Robbie Allen, so who knows what might be an offer or how this one is going to turn out. David Parks again tries to close it going down through into that in the race experience car there, and Keith Hogg going out alongside. Kevin Sheane goes through in 5th position. John Lennon then in 6th, followed by Paul McLaughlin. Behind Paul McLaughlin coming up now, it is number 18 Brendan Carr, whereas Colin Clinton, who's actually into the pits, but he's just coming up the pits. I think that looking around the back of the car, the front nose seems to have disappeared, so he's made a little bit of a distortion and he's coming in to get it checked out. First time David Parks has got away a little bit. He's 2-3 car lengths ahead of Keith Hogg as they go down the back straight. So whether Keith gets slightly out of shape around the bottom end, but he's made a good attempt at closing that gap right down on the brakes. Up and across the line for the 9th time goes Brian Hardy. 61.41, 6.09 that time is best lap, 61.6. Then it's Parks, Hogg and Allen absolutely together with the own. Well, he's dropped back a little bit. Hogg's going to try, I think, a run from down the Kevin Sheane through in 4th position. John Lennon will come through. 6th qualified Paul McLaughlin.
Keith Hogg, a really strong move all around the outside of Colonial 1. He just didn't manage to get it to stick. David Parks still holds the position, but coming under tremendous pressure now is Keith Hogg. This three-way dice for 2nd place. Robbie Allen, car number 3, making up the last of this trio, but leading onto the back straight for 2nd place. It's David Parks. As we've seen, hunting him down is Keith Hogg in the all-purple car. Keith Hogg it is on the outside, Parks on the inside, and just in behind them then Robbie Allen. Almost 3 abreast as they go over the line. Astern it is, the order is still the same.
Keith Hogg is on the inside, Andy through, right through on the inside of David Parks. David Parks blows up, I think, but I'll just wait to see, but there was a huge cloud of smoke and steam that goes in the oil as soon as he went through the right. He's still there, but whatever happened there, something happened as he went out to the edge of the tarmac, but there was a huge stream of, oily steam suddenly shot up out of it.
It looked like our from the edge of this immaculate Kirkistown. That looked like oily stuff, but it could be another vagrancy of these.
Well, that's it. Whatever it was, it seemed to be easy, and he doesn't appear to have lost any pace.
Here it is. This is David Parks, now on Keith Hogg, and he's closed right up as they went in to the hairpin as they go into our blind spot, but it's still Hogg who leads out of the corner. Parks 2nd, Robbie Allen tucked in behind, in the matte black helmet. These 3, you could just throw a blanket over all 3 of them. It's still a long way to go. There are 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock and a further lap. It's not over yet. And there's Kevin Sheane falling further and further behind, sounding sicker and sicker by the lap. But well, out in front, it's this man Hardy. Holding comes off, moving on to the back straight. 3 wins this season before this race. It'll all eyes switch to this battle for 2nd place on the road. Hogg it is in the purple shade leading. Then it's David Parks, the man who was in 2nd place, and now Robbie Allen in behind. Kevin Sheane definitely been caught now behind. Hogg it is, leads over the line once more. Nose askew from David Parks.
Yeah, Hardy's nose is askew as well, but I don't think that should make too much difference to him. Keith Hogg moving on, but Robbie Allen and David Parks is trying to go through. Excellent greatness of it after the smoke. The only other thing I would think was that there was a stone temporarily went up and was violating the tyre, because there was a very distinctive cloud of smoke that suddenly came up out of it, but it just cleared then. That are cloud of dust coming up, that from the time from the over the curve.
I think that was just the old marbles at the rougher outer side of the course, but here comes Parks again, trying to position himself for a run on Hogg, and in turn behind him is Robbie Allen, jostling for position. Still this three-way dice for 2nd place. So a runaway leader. Brian Hardy heads for the line. Time left on the clock is 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, there were 2 laps at the end of that, and that Brian's going out on here, but glad to get finished too. So Keith Hogg in 2nd, David Parks in 3rd. Now Robbie Allen's having a run on his Parks. It's whatever that problem was, showed a couple of laps ago. It's eventually coming. It's losing a little bit of pace as they go down there. Hard to say. Round the having a lock up, I think that was just the back end locked a little bit. Kevin Sheane goes through. Kevin, I think, is going to be caught by John Lennon in the next couple of laps. John, there's trying to close in on him, and then Paul McLaughlin, another Wickler man coming through behind him, and then it's 32, Chris McCabe, and then number 18 goes across the line, Black Star in 9th position.
Here we are, Keith Hogg it is, leads on the back straight. Got a 4-car length now, and Robbie Allen really in turn putting the pressure on David Parks. Parks really coming under pressure now, and in turn he closes and Keith Hogg under braking. So Parks and Allen for 3rd place on the road. This is the dice. 2 yellow cars. The blue nose of David Parks just stays in front as they go through the fastest part of the fastest corner in Ireland, and that is
No, Parks there.
shade of yellow.
Yep. Robbie Allen still there in fourth position for Hog 9-7 as Colin Clinton has gone out there. He's in behind Brian Hardy. Brian will be keen to get through this time. The time is up, so he'll be getting the last lap signal when he comes down, so he's probably just a little bit concerned. Colin Clinton's another problem in the back straight. It's slowed right down there as he comes down from the chicane. Something like that. So I think Colin will be into the pit this time around too, but Brian Hardy, the bit that always concerns him once the nose gets stripped down, is they just got a bit wary. The officials might decide to call them in and say it makes no difference to the handling of the car. Keith Augustly in second, David Parks in third, Robbie Allen in fourth, and Colin Clinton goes on. So maybe he just said, there's that smoke again. The same thing is happening.